God, this game screams at me every time I fucking open it up. Jesus fucking Christ. Also, I've noticed that for some reason a lot of my streams have been like having really buggy, like glitchy audio. I just want to, before I continue, I just want to make sure that it isn't doing that right now. Because then I can like try and fix it, you know. Is my audio doing okay? Okay, you know, we're doing good. We're doing good. That is optimal. Well, I mean, how's the audio compared to everything else? You kind of can't hear anything. Let me. Actually, that's loud for me. That's loud for me. But what I can do is I can turn up the game volume in the live streaming options. So. Maybe a bit louder. Let's. How this is working? Is this good? This sounds pretty good. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll turn it down one notch. I'll turn it down one notch. There we go. I'll do the goofy rainbow looking skin. I almost fucked that up for a second. I would not have been happy. I really shouldn't jump there. That like costs me a lot of the time. Damn. Kind of needed to get that. I didn't need to, but I would have liked to. I would have liked to get that too, but you know. Can only do everything so well. Ooh, huge. Damn. If I was a little bit more to the right there, I would not have fucked that up. That is unfortunate. I need to like get a new fucking controller, man, because I've been having like problems with my thumbsticks. I either need to get a new controller, which I really don't want to do because this is expensive as shit, or I could like try and have it fixed, which is also expensive as shit. But I'm hoping that since it's just like well, it's not just the thumbsticks, it's like one of my back pedals too. That's also kind of fucked up. I kind of need to get that fixed too. Mine's just more of like, well, I mean, all my problems with these three buttons that aren't really working too well, of course they're just inconveniences, but you know, I would like them fixed if possible, and if it's not possible, or if it's just like more worth it to get a whole new controller, then I'll just do that. Although I'd rather not. Damn. I was really close to actually getting a better score. By 1 second. I wonder how I could have improved. That's always something I wonder how I can do, because I periodically watch like speedruns of this game, and I noticed that, you know, some of the times, you know, times are a little close, and then like, you know, in comparison with, you know, their time and my time, not really, because I say that to like try and like glaze myself, but I'm really not that good at the game. At least in comparison, the speedrunners are significantly better than me. Damn. I'm restarting. Yikes! I didn't like that. Oh man, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't like that. Fuck, man. Kind of fucked that up. But yeah, no. I always wonder how I can improve. Like, I know I said that already, but I really want to like reiterate that, just because of like how true it is. However, it only ever goes to wondering. I never actually improve myself. It's always, you know, seeing where I went, you know, or at least trying to see where I went wrong, how I could, you know, not do that next time. I barely missed that, dude. I really didn't want to restart again because I had that one, at least in my eyes. The last couple of days have been a little weird, I should say. I guess everything's been a little weird for the last little while, like the last month or so. I've been more emotional, I guess. I don't really know how else to like really put it. But the last 2 days especially have been, like the last 2 days haven't been significantly odd. They've just been odd enough to notice. But oh my motherfucking god! Oh, I have to continue. I refuse. That is bullshit, though. That only happens to me so fucking rarely, and it just had to happen right then. That's so unfucking fortunate. Yeah, no, the last couple of days have been they've been odd, I guess. I know I haven't really elaborated on that. Like building up suspense, not really. I don't think many of you would even fucking care. But yeah, no, a little odd. So, what I mean by that is, yes, it starts, you know, obviously yesterday, 2 days counting today. Yesterday, I head into Latin class. I'm a little bit early, right? I try to be early just because I like being there before everybody else. I have no reason outside of that. I don't know why I like being there early. I just like being there early for everyone else, which I guess is generally, you know, a good thing to be early. But you know, I show up, I get there right as the bell rings, and then a couple seconds later, through the door, comes in Bella, one of my colleagues for Latin, right? And she's like, "Hello, Ethan." And I'm like, "Hello." She's like, how are you doing?" And I'm like, "Man, those stairs are killing me." You know, just casual greeting, talking about, you know, whatever the fuck. And a couple others, like a student or two, come in right as we're done saying that. Excuse me, sorry. And I go ahead and ask Bella if I'd missed anything on Friday, because I wasn't there. I wasn't there that day. I skipped that day because I just wasn't feeling it, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, skip it. So I asked Bella, I'm like, "Hey, did I miss anything on Friday?" And she's like, "Well, we missed you." That didn't really answer my question, but I thought that was entertaining. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have an ego. I have an ego. I'm gonna be transparent about that. I'm not gonna lie. I have an ego. And sort of at the end of last year, well, last school year, I mean. So like a few months ago, even before like last school year like concluded, I was like, man, next year I'm gonna have to aid them so much. Like I'm gonna have to like aid them in like translation. I was primarily like feeding and like glazing myself. I was like feeding my ego, glazing myself, you know. But like I had that mindset like for like a month or more. Even like again before last school year ended, I had that same mindset over the summer, and then finally comes this school year, a few weeks ago, at the start of this school year, and wow, I can't believe it, I was right. I can't fucking believe it. I was correct? No way. Um, and I've had, it's like every day, there's at least, one thing that like, they need my help with. It's like either a word they don't know, or they like don't know, like they, after collaborating with other colleagues, like after like they haven't, been able to decipher a sentence, they're like, hey Ethan, we need some help on page 18, line 31. And Mr. Harper's really been pushing us this time around. We went stupendous, is that the right word? We went stupendously slow last year. And the year before that, and the year before that. We went really slow. Averaging probably about a chapter every week and a half, maybe. Usually it's every week, but maybe a week and a half. If we're really, really unfucking fortunate, then it's like 2 weeks. But, we'd average like 1 chapter per week, let's say. Now, it's like 2 to 3 chapters a week. Not really chapters, but like lessons. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, in one of the books it was chapters, because that one's more of a story, but it's still like a language teaching book, type shit. As opposed to the book that we're reading right now, this one has lessons. Although I would argue that they're relatively similar. Like, there is contrast, but there is also overlaps. Definitely some interchangeability, but not enough to really, whatever. I don't know why I'm talking about chapters. I don't remember what I was talking about until then. But, yeah, I thought it was interesting yesterday how, she was like, we missed you. So that immediately told me that, something we were reading on Friday, that they definitely didn't know how to work through it a little bit. And they needed my help with something. And she like represented, I guess, the rest of my Latin 4 colleagues, even some of the Latin 3 colleagues, because we have the same room. I feel bad for the Latin 3s in that room because, like, they're missing out. Like, they're getting like, it's like you gotta run before you can walk type shit. That's like the only kind of like analogy that I can like really give in order to like explain how Latin 3 is doing, is because they're kind of getting forced to do Latin 4 work with us. But yeah, no, she kind of represented the class, and she didn't even have to. Because like everyone else is like, hey, yeah, man, where were you on Friday? We when we needed you. Like my buddy Jacob in there, he's just like, where were you on Friday? And I'm like, yeah, I was skipping. And he's like, oh yeah, well we fucking needed you, man. I needed you. And he says that really emphatically because I don't want to say that he's a bad student, but he himself admits that he doesn't remember a decent amount of the work. It's like how he explained it to me is that he remembers like just about everything about Latin except the important parts. And the primary important part being, the definitions of words. He doesn't always remember what they mean, and he struggles with that. That's why he had his buddy Landon help him out last year and the year before. But this year, he graduated, so now he doesn't have a buddy to lean on. until he left sometime last year because he was like premature, right? Premature leave or whatever the fuck. And so, ever since sometime last year, he's been he's been gravely relying. I don't want to say gravely. That's a connotation. Um, he's been relying on me like he would his buddy Landon, who would help him out with that. And again, I have an ego, but I don't like glazing myself, which is a lie. I don't want to glaze myself, but I'm like, I have a much larger vocabulary than the rest of the students, and technically that means I'm better than Landon, or hell, everybody else. Although peer reviewing is an amazing thing, especially for them because I have a massive vocabulary, like a throbbing vocabulary. Like I have so many words. My brain is like actively like pulsating. You know what I'm saying? God, I'm gonna cut that out. I had a whole thing. I wanted to stream this primarily because I just wanted to get like a video out, and I don't want to just keep outputting music videos. Yeah, they get a lot of views, but like that's not really like towards the demographic I originally intended for. Well, I mean, the channel, why I created it, and the other videos. The demographic is there's much contrast. Let's say that much. Because those songs that I uploaded, they're all in Arabic, and the intended demographic is primarily my friends or other people who speak English and who, understand brain rot. Because I'm an autistic motherfucker, and I like hanging out and playing video games with my friends, so that is for a different demographic than those Arabic music videos. Which, again, they do bomb. Like, that's okay. I probably shouldn't have said that. That's yeah, no, probably should. Poor choice of words. Poor choice of words. They do well. Those videos do well. Currently, my second to last Arabic music video that I uploaded, which I think is the second to last video I uploaded, period. Well, no, I've uploaded like 7 Minecraft. I've uploaded like, not Minecraft streams. Take you back. I've uploaded 7 streams, and like 5 or 6 of them were Minecraft. You won't find them because they're not public. They are they're unlisted, but I put them in a unique playlist. If you go down to the bottom of my channel, like if you go to my channel and scroll all the way down, go to creative playlists. I just have like a playlist called past live streams or whatever the fuck, and this one will be there. Unfortunately, but this stream will be there. I will be downloading and uploading this stream to my channel. Yeah, I might edit it, and so like a more tangible and better video, but I'm not entirely sure how I would do that, or if I even would. I don't know. I would like to do solo content. It's just that I don't know like how I want to go about it, because I've never really done that. Like most, if not all, of my videos have been like with other people. The only solo streams I have are like me ranting, like right now, which is kind of what I want, but it's also kind of not. I don't know really what I mean. I kind of want to do what Trash is, like, if you go to his channel, his primary channel, he's got only 3 videos, but they have decent views. That is probably primarily due to how his thumbnails are edited, how much effort he puts into them. Arguably, I put more effort into my videos, but I don't want to start anything. I want to say that obviously because I'm a dickhead and I think myself to be better than everybody else. And I just think that, you know, I'm smarter and have a better vocabulary. I think I'm better. I think I'm better. So obviously I'm gonna glaze myself. Although I don't really want to have a narcissistic view. Yeah, acknowledging it is like a good thing, but embracing it is another. As like something that I just like use and make like to like demean other people in work. That's not what I want to do. At least, you know, at heart. Yeah, I might do it in the moment, but that's not my intent. And if it is, know that I'm probably lying. But yeah, no, I've kind of been wanting to do some kind of solo kind of content. Perhaps. Similar to Trash's videos, but not just raw, unedited live streams. Yeah, I'll be doing that too, but I want to also edit those live streams. And have the raw, unedited ones too, type thing. That's kind of what I want to do. I want to do solo content. Although, I will say that, you know, solo content isn't the only content I want to do. Wink, wink, Trash, Gomez, Spencer, Caden, Sage. God, something's in my throat. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. You know, but you know, I want to do more content. I want to make solo content too, I guess. I don't know. Again, I don't know what I want to do for solo content, but I originally started off with, yeah, yesterday, interesting, weird, interesting. I thought it was entertaining and funny. So, come today, and it's a similar thing. Or not yesterday. Today's Wednesday, ain't it? Today's Tuesday. It is today. God, fucking. Oh my god. Dense. Dense. Yeah. But yeah, enter today at third period. It's sort of the same, except today was very different. For a similar reason, but also for another reason. The other reason being that, you know, everyone else, you know, relies on me, right? Sort of. Not heavily, because by all means they can do 98% of the work, but the rest of the 2% is like some nuance they don't get, or they thought it was a different verb or noun, or they got the meaning wrong. That's when I come in. However, today that changed, because it wasn't someone else that, you know, took vocabulary power, but it was because I was stumped. And I was stumped for the same reason that they were, and that the verb form, because the verb that we were, like, we basically had everything about, well, I don't want to say that, because the rest of the sentence kind of depended on figuring out what the fuck this verb meant. But the gist of it is, like, sort of translatable, but you can't really understand it without that first verb. Or I guess technically the last, but you know what I'm saying. And that's what they were trying to figure out. And then they're like, Ethan, we need help. And I'm like, I bet, where? On page 18, line 31. What the fuck is this verb at the end, at the last sentence of the third paragraph? And I'm like, all right, let's see here. And then I stared at it for like a good 2 to 3 minutes, and they were like, all right, well, while he's trying to figure that out, very slowly, kind of concerning, we're gonna work on the next paragraph until he fixes that and figures that out. So I spent like a total of 5 minutes trying to figure out what verb this was, because, like, here, like in the sentence, the verb at the end, the verb was coacti sunt, right? And I followed the same. I made the same steps and not really mistakes, but I followed up with the same things that they did, and that is go to a dictionary and try and find. Like, I know exactly what they did too, because what they did is what I did, and, you know, vice versa. So I know what they went for. they recognized that it was that, you know, agere was at least somewhere in the sentence, or, you know, in the verb, but it had a prefix, co. So they knew it was like some kind of co-agere. So we go to the dictionary, page 500, and I don't fucking know. Go to the letter C, and, you know, surely, you know, it should be right there, right? Wrong. It's not there. It's actually on page, you know, 20 pages later. They thought that the verb was another verb, and therefore they had the meaning of the sentence all fucked up, which is why I was fucked up, but also primarily because I was trying to figure out what the fuck this verb was. Excuse me. And I'm like, alright, well, like, my first thought was, you know, for some reason, this is like one of the rare instances that there might actually not be a word included in the book that's actually not in its built-in dictionary. So I go to my phone, go to this online dictionary that I trust quite well, except I've been making many suggestions and recommendations. They've not replied to any of my emails, nor have they actually implemented my suggestions. Even though they literally have an email, they literally have a message saying, hey, if you have any suggestions or if you found something wrong, please email us. I've sent them probably 4 emails already, and not a single change that I've requested has been made. But anyway, I go to my online dictionary, and, you know, I think I already know what the verb form is. I think it's just coagere because it's coacti sunt. So I'm like, oh yeah, no, it's just like the pluperfect passive of fucking coago coagere. But it turns out that, you know, coagere doesn't exist on the dictionary. So I'm like, alright, well, clearly something's fucked up here. So I just type in the exact verb form that's in the book, coacti sunt, and it shows up. But the thing is, the second principal part, you know, which we thought was coagere, isn't coagere, it's just cogere. The O in co ate the A. It's the same reason why in first conjugation verbs, it's not dao or amao, it's amo. The O eats the A. It used to be, ask me or ask a Goofy Robot or somebody else who knows, you know, really, really ancient Latin. And I'll tell you, oh yeah, no, fucking, you know, first conjugation, yeah, no, it used to be amao and dao. You know, the A, you know, there used to be an A before the O there in first person. But, you know, over a while that started to slur, and they just started saying amo instead of amao. They started saying amo and do instead of, you know, dao and amao. So that's what happened with coagere, is that it went from coagere to just cogere. But it was cogere. So here's the thing, it was cogere, but in the third and fourth principal parts, it goes back to, damn, that's crazy. It goes back to, you know, kind of coagere type shit. Because the third principal part is coagi, and the fourth principal part is coactus. So it's remnant. It's not coctus. Actually, if it was coctus, that would have probably, you know, been that probably would have been a little confusing between kogere and kokwi. Kokwi meaning to cook. It's a deponent verb. Damn, I fucked that up. It's a deponent verb. It means to cook. You probably could have figured that out, you know, just by the sound of it, maybe by pure guess, by pure, yeah. But yeah, no, that's what the verb was. And after 5 minutes, after the first half, I turned to my friend Jacob because we sit right next to each other. I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do. I'm lost. And he's like, you're lost? You overcooked. He's like, man, we're fucked. We're never getting this sentence translated. Yeah, joke's on him. No, I love the guy. He's a very good guy. Pro Candle invited you to a party. I guess he might have gotten Game Pass. I don't know. All right, let's see what the candle has to say. Yo yo. Are you on the Xbox app? Aw, I'm streaming right now, man. I'm streaming. I'm gonna be schizo the whole stream, bro. Did you message me on Discord? Oh, okay. I see. Oh, did you?
Choose your boat. Red hazard. 3, 2, 1, go, go.
Nice. Excuse me. I see that.
Almost out of boost.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. I would imagine it sucks ass. I don't think the TV has anything to do with how fast your console loads a video game. Well, I mean, what Xbox is it? What kind? What kind of Xbox is it? Oh, okay. It's like the beta series. Well, no, the series is better, but... Yeah. Your mouth drool. And fast and smooth. Well, I'm pretty sure I just on my basic Xbox One it didn't really lag either. Probably some frame loss, like 50 FPS, but I have a clean Xbox. Right. Right.
3, 2, 1, go, go.
I need a new controller. I either need a new controller or I need to get mine fixed. Unlike me. I don't think there's anything that we're doing. Hello? Oh, okay. You went quiet for a second. I was like, where the fuck you go? You're still letting into the fucking map? That's crazy. Right.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's hit that boost.
Well, how big? How big are the maps? I see. Nice. This is peak. Nice. About to go to war. A cold. I don't think I beat my score. What? Damn. Gomez. So, currently, my, you know I was talking to you earlier about, Soul Stream, one of the maps for Hydro Thunder? So, I told you that my best time was 1:14, right? Damn. Oh, cool. So, my best time on Soul Stream is 1 minute, 14 seconds, and 67 milliseconds. Or, you know, 0.67 seconds, right? So, I just went through Soul Stream right now, and the time that I got on Soul Stream just now was 1:14.67 seconds. I can't even. That's Gomez, and I got the exact same time as my best time ever on that thing. I got like to the exact millisecond, brother. To the exact millisecond, I beat Soul Stream on my best time ever. Right before, you know, right before I got to the finish line, I wanted to double check what my best time is, and it's like 1:14.67. And I finish the map, and I thought, oh man, I'm not gonna beat it. And then I also get 1:14.67. I suppose. Like, the shitty thing is that I kind of fucked up a little bit earlier into the map, so I 100% probably could have beaten it by like a millisecond. Like, I probably could have beat my my best score on Soul Stream by like, oh, like 1,000th of a second. I probably could have, had I not fucked up. I bet. But yeah, no. Solo content, yesterday kinda weird, today kinda weird. You know. I struggled for 5 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck Kogure meant. Or I guess Coacti-sun, trying to find its first principal part. Yeah, no, it's a goofy third conjugation verb. I don't know what else I expected. Well, I mean, ago agere is also third conjugation, so most of the time, a verb's conjugation doesn't change depending on like what prefix or affix it gets. Maybe if it's an affix, then probably yeah. But if it's a suffix, probably not. As I say that, I'm thinking, well, no, because like interficio, interficere, interfaci, interfictus. That doesn't change. That's still third IO. That's still like, you know, that's still third IO conjugation. and facio facere facie factus. That's also third IO, so no, that one doesn't change. Adare from in combination with do dare, so it's like add plus do dare. So yeah, no, do dare goes from first conjugation to technically a third conjugation root. But yeah, no, most of the time if it's a suffix, it'll likely change the conjugation. The only things, I think the only conjugations that don't really like change with the suffixes is like second and fourth conjugation. I'm pretty sure those ones are pretty like static. I'm pretty sure they're pretty adamant in their forms and conjugations. I don't think they change much. I would consider like third IO like its own kind of conjugation, which would make it technically the fourth conjugation, and then the fourth conjugation would become the fifth conjugation. But that's just my opinion. How do other? Oh, hello. Not much. I'm just doing solo. What now? I don't do safe house. I see. Is that so?
Sweet gold.
Did you ever get Game Pass today or not? Is that so?
We're good to go with boost.
Is that so? It's alright. Right. So I guess Metro Exodus would be kind of similar to Generation Zero then. Based off of like, you know, how you're describing it. Right. Well, I mean, if if the game, is as similar as Generation Zero, if is as similar as you say it is compared to Generation Zero, it would probably take multiplayer would probably take a similar track to Generation Zero itself. Right. I see. Hmm. Right. Nice. It's like I'm learning. Right. I thought I did this mission. It's minimal. Actually. I love getting this 60 FPS plus on Generation Zero. Such a beautiful game, and it's just running so smoothly. I feel so much better than other people. Please tell me this motherfucker is free. You damn Skippy. Just a little bit. Kind of useless. Right. You can like recycle them. I think this fucker is free. Leeches. Also not. This motherfucker did not like that. Right. Right. Nice. Damn. Oh yeah. Damn, this guy tanked my region level. Jesus Christ. Right. Well, I mean, have you gotten add-ons for it? Generation Zero? If you have, then I'm pretty sure it lowers the price a little bit. Maybe. Oh, I can check right now if you want. 7 add-ons I don't have for Generation Zero, and I'm pretty sure getting all of them would cost me $30 or more. The add-ons are expensive, dude. Holy shit. Damn. A random guy named Sam. Good him. Oh yeah, I managed to impress, I guess, some of my colleagues in Latin earlier today. Yeah, because they're. Oh yeah. Nice. I see. I see. Right. I see. But yeah, no, I managed to impress my colleagues earlier today. So, we finished the assignment pretty early on in class today, so we had like about half or more of the class to just do whatever the fuck we wanted. And Bella had the great idea of deciding to just recite the Latin without translating it, but in like a monotone voice, so it just sounds like you're fucking chanting it. And I decided to join in. However, I put a twist on it. That twist being I did it, but I was like doing it in like Mongolian throat singing. And they're like, yo, what the fuck? Well, yeah, it was just Mongolian throat singing in Latin. Yeah, my buddy Jacob, he was also really confused too, because he's like, damn. I suppose. Oh yeah. Right. Oh yeah. Cringe. I tripped and fell. Now I have terminal cancer. Well, I mean, that's how it would work in real life. Roughly. Probably not to the extent of just 5 fucking feet, but you know. I'm cooking. Let me cook. Oh yeah. That's crazy. That's cringe as hell. Yikes. Damn. Really is Generation Zero. I mean, the enemies can't do that, but you know. How did this fucker not die?
How the fuck did he not die?
You two motherfuckers just made the biggest mistake of your lousy careers. breathing weirdly. Riddle me this, Batman. What is long, hard, and has come in the middle? A penis. No, no, no. The answer is cucumber. Dumbass. Vladimir I. Lenin Nuclear Power Station. There's so many fuckers over here. Sure. Is that so? What can I say except you're welcome? Sorry. Immersive stuff. where he becomes gay. He comes out. I wish I could. What? He what? He what his cup? Think, Mark. Finally, some action. And I fucking missed. That's crazy. And it still doesn't even kill him when I hit it. That's fucked up. He's just walking away as if I didn't do so much fucking damage to him. Let it die, let it die. Let it shrivel up and die. The O'Hare mindset. Yurt. You greedy nutbag, kill yourself. I don't want another fucking rival. Fuck off. I'm fucking. I'm crying. I'm a greedy nutbag. Man, shut your Dr. Seuss ass up. No more rival. Okay, so killing rivals in this game is supposed to take your threat level down. When I killed it, my level went up. That's not supposed to happen. Oh no? Can I join? I fucking missed. That's cringe. Hunter, stop killing me for a second. I want to get this guy. Ow. Can I join? Oh, there's two of these guys. I was about to say, this brother just do not fucking care. Huge. Where'd the other guy go? You just left his buddy to die. Damn. Sure. Supposed to be. Is that because you're playing him? There's a collectible here. Where? Maximum. Real? The corporate ladder. I don't know how the fuck I saw that guy from all the way over here. I don't even think this guy should be loaded in. That's fucking crazy. It was definitely overused in Black Ops 3. His brother is lost. God, yeah. But then you wouldn't be having fun. Why are there so many machines here? It's almost like I'm playing Generation Zero. Row for gore. Even though I'm pretty sure I've done this mission like 3 times now. It's fine. It's not fine. I just healed. There's like 4 tanks over there, fuck that. Something like that. Yurt. No, it is, Sweden. Well, I mean, most people make the mistake of thinking that it actually takes place in Sweden. It takes place in a goofy little northern archipelago called, or primarily just a larger island called Svalbard, which in real life is actually owned by the Norwegians, but I guess for some reason in this game they're owned by the Swedish, and speak Swedish. For whatever reason. But I mean, from what I can tell, the Swedes and the Norwegians, they don't like each other too much. They each have songs saying, "Hey Sweden, fuck you, you're a fat fucking piece of shit." Or something like that. Kill yourself now. Just fucking. It's gay. Damn. Fuck, it's genius. What? A wild statement. Yo, is that so? Nice talking to you too. Alright. До свидания. Where the fuck did these guys come from? Level 24. I'm gonna go to the marshlands. I might migrate to the north coast, but um, I want to bet that when I come back to the farmlands in like probably like an hour or so, I don't know when, but I want to bet that whenever I come back to the farmlands, there's gonna be a rival that spawns, and then my threat level is gonna immediately go back down to 23 or some shit. Yeah, I like that too much. Oh, you dick. Trying to have a fair fight with the fucking vulture over here. Or not the vulture, the fucking firebird. And this fucking guy shows up out of nowhere. Starts ruining my fun. Damn. It's like actually. Ow. It's like actually good, I guess. God damn it. No more wolf. Regular Elksitsara. Regular grenade launcher. Grenade launcher, yep. That's a word in English. They didn't see anything. Of course I can't enter. And they're going to have us. Wolf D. Way over the fuck here. God damn. The Cataclysm. That's a word I don't see too often. Cataclysm. In fact, the only times I see that word is when I'm playing this video game. He didn't sound too happy. It didn't reload? That's so cringe. Oh. There's his buddy. That hurt. Wow. Sensitive. The whole body just went into the water. You know what's crazy? There's a wolf corpse, or a wolf body machine thing down there, or back up there. And that's how I got my first golden muser. Right there. I got my first golden muser from that fucker right there. Let's see if I get anything. Nope. Unfortunate. Why are there so many rivals over here? There's 4 there, 1 here, another here. This guy's in the south coast. This is of the marshlands. One of these things just doesn't belong here. Mountains, mountains, mountains. So these are all mountains. Marshlands. Okay, so these 2 are both marshlands. Palus, Paludis. Beta. 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 Darth Beta. Oh my god, it's Darth Beta. 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 God damn, dude. I'm going schizo. 2005. Hagaboda. Bag of water? Let me stretch, hold on. Ow. Beta. I already have some. I already have some. Well, those are useless. I guess. Beta. Hey, yo, watch me hit this first try. I'm just providing artillery support for the water. Don't worry. More our artillery. Dickhead. I feel like I entered combat a long time ago. I don't know why it waits so long. Dick. Ow. How the fuck? One HP is crazy. Ow. It's about a heal too. Damn. I don't think they're supposed to do that. Wait, did he EMP himself? You should EMP yourself now. I mean that with 100%, with 1000%. Ow. He EMP'd himself again. He's like not even close. Easy. I didn't want to be up there anyway. It's fine. It's okay. Completely fine. Not a problem. Oh. Not even close. Eat this. Oh damn, he did eat it. Didn't need that one. Well, I mean he did, but you know what I mean. Ugh.